If I'm working with a humectant, that could either poof my hair up real big and have a lot of water in my hair, or dry my hair out really bad and take the moisture in my hair and put it in the atmosphere. Wonderfros, welcome back to my channel. It's Ev, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 6 ingredients that can help you moisture train your natural hair. Yes, I said ingredients, so you will need to turn the jar around to read on the back which ingredients are going to benefit your hair in the moisture category. So before I get started, take one quick second, go down below, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos from me, and thumbs up if you like this type of content. And without further ado, let's jump into it. Now, there are several different ways that you can approach a moisture training natural hair. I specifically am targeting low porosity divas because that's what my hair is. And I also suggest Kimberly Sherrill's video on moisture training natural hair because it does have techniques in there that I'm not gonna cover in this video. It's a great video and I highly recommend because some of you guys probably need help in the moisture department and she's gonna get you all the way together. In this video, I am gonna be focusing on ingredients because I do know everybody's got their favorite natural hair brand of whatever. So if you find these ingredients in any product, new ones that you want to try or old ones that may have stopped working or you don't know what's going on, then definitely be sure to look for this. Now, before I jump into the ingredients list, something I do want to make very clear to you guys is that the only source of moisture is water. Okay, water. If you do not have H2O in the mix, then all the ingredients I'm gonna go over in this video are not going to help you. So make sure that you have enough water in your hair. When I'm talking about moisture training your hair, that is so that you can keep water, aka moisture, in your hair as long as possible. In order to make sure that your natural hair regimen is popping and you're gaining inches for days, if that's one of your hair goals, then you will want to make sure that maintaining a proper level of moisture or moisture training your hair is a priority. So here we go. The first ingredient I wanted to mention to help you low porosity people of the world is honey. Now, honey is a humectant, and humectants are very active ingredients, probably more than you would think, but honey for me has been so amazing when it comes to moisture training my hair, aka moisture retaining, moisturizing, actually making sure that my strands are moisturized and not coated. Honey has been a godsend, and yes, the honey straight out the grocery store if you want it, mix it in with deep conditioners in order to enhance them, or just look for it on the back of the ingredients list if you're shopping in the natural hair product aisle. Honey is something that has benefited me greatly and once again is a humectant. Now, humectants, because I'm gonna go over some more in a little bit, humectant will take moisture from the most moisturized environment and put it in the least moisturized environment, and vice versa depending on your climate. So say you live in a very humid climate, which I kind of do here in Georgia. Depending on the dew count for the day, my hair could have more moisture than the air and the atmosphere could have more moisture than my hair. It just depends. If I'm working with a humectant, that could either poof my hair up real big and have a lot of water in my hair, or dry my hair out really bad and take the moisture in my hair and put it in the atmosphere. Now, you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a hot minute, that glycerin is one of the devil ingredients for me, but I know it works for a lot of other naturals. Glycerin is also a humectant. So for me, for whatever reason, glycerin, the devil. Honey, an angel. This works, okay? The honey works. But the second ingredient I wanted to mention is glycerin. So if you see that on the back of your ingredients list, glycerin, honey, any humectants at all, they will help you moisture train your hair. For me, I know that this has been crucial to the success of my natural hair journey. So I have taken glycerin-based products out, limited them greatly, and have seen a lot more success because of it. I'm sharing this ingredient because I know it does work for some other naturals, but for me specifically, it does not. Having been on my journey for a hot minute now, I know glycerin is not my friend. She can't sit with us. The third ingredient I wanted to mention is actually an ingredient that is very similar to glycerin, but it is propylene glycol, and that is also a humectant, also very active, also will take moisture from a certain environment, put it in the lees, take it from the lees, put it in the most. That's what it does. And for me, I notice whenever I see propylene glycol, it's not as detrimental as when I see glycerin, but they are very similar ingredients and act kind of the same. If you Google propylene glycol, it will tell you it is a highly effective humectant. So once again, if you see this ingredient, just know these things work. Okay? They're not just in there for funsies. And a lot of brands do formulate products for natural hair people so that they can help retain moisture. It is a good thing, but just know how you and your head of hair react to it so that you can moisture train your hair properly. As a side note also, you will find these ingredients probably in a lot of skincare products as well. So yeah, it's not just hair, y'all, okay? Look on the back of the ingredients label. I know it's real tiny. Bring you a magnifying glass. Y'all know I got one of those in my purse on a regular anyway. Reading ingredient labels is a lifestyle. And while we're at it, we could throw food in there too, but Lord have mercy. That's a whole nother story, sis. Moving on to the fourth ingredient that can help you moisture train your natural hair is aloe vera juice. Now, if any of you guys use aloe vera juice, you know that it is mostly water. And like I said, the only source of moisture is water, only. And aloe vera is like 90% water, 95% water. It's like really high, y'all. Pretty much an aloe vera leaf, aloe vera plant, aloe vera juice is almost exactly like water. It also has a lot of benefits in there for your hair. It has different vitamins and things. Now with me specifically, I don't like to use aloe vera juice. I would rather just use straight water because aloe with styling products will kind of make my hair, I don't know, it like over defines it in the wrong way. It'll make my hair very piecey. It'll make every single little fine hair I ever grew on my head super defined. And to me, I don't really aim for that. I want my curls to clump together, and that's an entirely separate set of ingredients. So I am not a big fan of aloe vera juice, either aloe vera juice, aloe vera gel, all those things, all the aloe in styling products has not really been my friend. But if your hair does like aloe, know that that is one of the ingredients that can help you moisture train your hair. Why, you ask? Because aloe vera is pretty much water. I think Natural 85 is the first one that I saw use a lot of aloe vera in her hair regimen, and her hair would always come out gorgeous. I just know after experimenting over the years, it does not work for me very well, but I do still recommend if your hair does happen to like it, it can help you with constant use retain moisture in your hair. Now, the fifth ingredient is not really a specific ingredient, but more like a class of ingredients and could be a little controversial, but it's silicones. Now, before y'all jump down my throat and say, oh, silicones dry your hair out, they do this, they do that, I can tell you, I know personally, silicones have never been a problem for me, but it's because I clarify on a regular schmegular basis. I do not go 1 week without throwing some kind of clarifying shampoo in my hair. When you let silicones build up over time and you aren't clarifying often enough, that is when you can get prolonged dryness and breakage and have other issues, especially if you're also applying those products to your scalp, and it could possibly clog your pores. I don't know if all silicones are comedogenic, which is pore clogging, but maybe some of them are, some of them aren't. Now, I am mentioning silicones as a way to help moisture train your natural hair is because they, to me, are like sealants. Any kind of oils, silicones, stuff that is going to seal the water in. Now, is that ingredient itself a moisturizing ingredient? No. And why? Because there's no water. However, they can help seal in the water to your hair. So if you are using any kind of sealant on a regular basis, aka the oils or the silicones, and you're not using enough water, you're really not sealing in anything except for the fact that your hair is going to dry out, break off, and die. And that's the complete opposite of what we're trying to achieve in this video, okay? We have to stay on course. We want to retain moisture, so that means we have to add water into the mix and then add the sealant on top. And once again, be sure to clarify, if you also don't mind silicones, using silicones as sealants in any kind of way, just make sure that you're getting them back off. You can't just leave them on there and add on more product. You're just gonna seal the water out and it's not gonna be able to get in, and then you're gonna have a whole bunch of breakage and wonder where it's coming from. Product buildup. Product buildup can be a killer, so please don't let that happen to your head of hair. We are trying to grow and flourish and retain moisture. I definitely saved one of the best for last, but the 6th ingredient that you should look for in order to moisture train your hair is hyaluronic acid. Now, don't get scared because I said acid on the end of that name, okay? This ingredient is still your friend. Hyaluronic acid can actually hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water and is naturally found in your body in the connective tissue. So when it comes to retaining moisture, this is like a super ingredient, like a super amazing, awesome ingredient. And most of the time when I ever heard about hyaluronic acid, it was in skincare products. It wasn't in hair care products. It wasn't until I actually tried Curlsmith, I think, several weeks ago that it was like, oh wow, like this ingredient is fire, not just for my skin because it's dope for your skin too, but also for my hair. So I highly recommend hyaluronic acid. I think it will help you moisture train your hair and probably moisture train it faster than the other ingredients. I do think prolonged use of any of these ingredients will benefit your hair the most. And once again, check out Kimberly Sherrill's video for more techniques when it comes to using the ingredients that you see in this video. But as far as looking for different ingredients on products that you think are going to help moisturize your hair, hopefully this guide was a bit informative so that you can make better purchasing decisions. Hyaluronic acid is one of the most effective ingredients that I have come across when it comes to moisturizing your hair. And once again, water first and possibly like hyaluronic acid second, and then everything else. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Remember to let your spirit, soul, and hair stay lifted like an Afro puff, and subscribe down below to my world so you don't miss any more videos from me. And if you do, then I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!